Hi everyone. I'm going to try to do a quick video this week for those of you who appreciate them. As you'll notice, this is our final week, week 6 of 6 of working on the same paper. I know a lot of you have sent me drafts. I appreciate that. I've instructor passed a few papers already. I'd be happy to instructor pass more, but I have to see them in order to do that. So if you send me your essays, I'll try to give you feedback. I'm going to work hard this weekend getting feedback to everybody. I can work again Monday trying to get feedback to everybody. If you want feedback from me before Thursday, the final deadline, you're going to need to get those essays to me by Tuesday morning. Because remember, there's a 48-hour turnaround. So if you got them to me Tuesday morning, and that gave me 48 hours, I could get them back to you Thursday morning, and you'd have, what, an hour or two to finish them up? So get them to me Tuesday morning at the very latest to get feedback from me. I'm giving feedback left and right. I'm doing all I can to make sure I get stuff back to you. I'm also available for quick text messages for quick questions and emails. However you'd like to do it. I'm a geek. I like working on these papers. I like trying to help you with them. So I begged over and over and over and over again. We have 4 or 5 days left for you to do this. If you want to use me, please do. If you've never used me before, I can't do miracles in 4 or 5 days. But at least I might be able to give you a heads up and point you in some right directions. There's a lot of things you can look at that are useful. And I know there's so many things, it's hard to determine which one's the best. I have another example here. When you look at them, it's not just reading them to see what their topic was. It's really exploring and studying them to see how they started to get attention, how they narrowed to get a third-person thesis, and then how they tied every body paragraph to that thesis. What did they use? You don't have to use the exact same method, but it's good to know what else other people used. This is the letter that they get when they read your essay. When they open a packet, that's the letter that describes what your assignment was and what I expected of you and what we went over in class. And they're going to be evaluating you using the rubric in this letter, so you might want to check it out. This is a checklist for you to use on your own paper. In my in-class ones, we do this together. Everybody works on it, and I can lead them through it. I can't do that with you, but I can give you the checklist, and I can hope that you use it. Hey, if you haven't looked at it, you really should. It's been up here a long time, and I've reposted it. It was up for the last synthesis essay too, or the drafts earlier. These are the things, these are the differences between a good essay and a bad essay. A clear focus, commonly found with a solid thesis at the end of the introduction. Yes, literally at the end of the introduction. You'll usually have what I've called mile markers: confidence, adaptation, communication, relationship, whatever that your topic is. That should be clear at the beginning and the end of every body paragraph. I would go through these. Sources should be used together. You have to explain the relationship between two sources. From week 3, you've been putting sources together, and I said you had to have 3 to 8 sentences explaining how the sources related to each other using their names. We are now week 15. So we've had 12 weeks of doing this. You need to do it at least twice in your paper. If you don't do it, they will not find it acceptable. That's why we've been practicing it for 12 weeks. Sources should be able to speak more than once. You don't use them in one paragraph and never talk about them again. You don't let them have just one say. So please, check these out. If you haven't already, I can only hope. Okay, let me go back. It's hard when all the screens are up like this. Alright, so that's not the only resources there are, of course. I have resources all the way throughout here. If you look up here, some of my favorite resources that you have are these are the sample introductions. We start with the I story. For people I've talked to over and over and over again, in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've suggested this. These are synthesis body paragraphs. So this was back in week 11 that I put these up. And probably That video talks a little bit about them too, but I don't know without going back through it right now. Okay, week 15. Use all the resources you have, including myself and the WRC and each other. Please remember, this is due by noon on Thursday. You can turn it in before. It's okay. But you have to have it by noon because I'm printing them off. We read on Friday. We will read on Friday. I will know by 5 p.m. Friday the outcome of your essay, if it was acceptable or unacceptable. I will send off copies of the rubrics again, like I did last time, by Sunday. If I can, I'll do them Friday night or Saturday morning, but by Sunday for sure you will have them. As soon as you finish your essay, and we know it'll be before Thursday at noon, please be working on your critical reflection. You can start that any time. Be thinking about, why did you start your introduction the way you did? Why did you have a thesis? One way that you could organize this is just by talking about what you knew about your audience. Who is your audience? What did you know about them? What did they expect? And then you could go after that. You could say, these are the writing choices I made in order to meet their expectations. And then be specific and literal. You can quote yourself. Okay, I'm here if you need me. I'm done begging. I gotta tell you, something that really makes me, I don't know, surprised or I sort of giggle. Students will say, hey, Phil will text me and go, can I send you my essay? I've been begging you to for 14 weeks. Yes, you can send me your essay. I want to see it. I am here for you. I have been here for you the whole time. So yes, send me your essay. I'm here. Okay. Hope to hear from you soon.